Poof, hello. How's it going, everybody? Happy Parisexual Saturday. Oh, yeah, mine shit's updated, by the way. It takes forever. So you might as well start that shit as we speak. Thanks, UV Catastrophe and Ms. Steele. Thanks. How's everybody doing? Feeling good? Motion blur off. Was in my car jamming to Jukebox Hero. I'm glad you told me. Notice the TK and notice the beautiful shade of red.
Thank you.
How's it going? Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I had Chinese food today. It sucked. It's almost like they make it suck on purpose. It's fucking 11:30 a.m. How on earth could this fucking food be old? I guess it could be from yesterday, which that's not cool. Oh, I'm blurry. My shit's already updated. The game, I mean. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Feeling good? A white dude made it. Mexicans only, man. They make the best Chinese food. Authentic, ancient Chinese food. Needs to be made by a Mexican, and that Mexican guy has to play a Kuma. Or at least a Shoto. At least. Dude, Mexican Denjin Ryu, that shit is dangerous. Mexican, they're good, too. They were good. Just like local dudes that worked next to the arcade. Thanks, Destiny Slayer and Razzie. Thanks, bros. The game's already downloaded for me. Maybe I should, what do you guys think? How do you guys want to run this? Populate. Play. Denjin is cheap as fuck. Yeah, it is. It's cool, though. I like his... Oh, it's probably gonna do stuff, huh? Fuck. When you upload, it does some shit. I hope it doesn't ask me for drivers. That's the last thing I want. Yeah, it's another Parisexual Saturday. If you're interested in playing, if you don't know what that is, maybe you're new.
Thank you.
What is it? Oh, well, basically it's like all the Aris fans get together and play Call of Duty to win the grand prize of all the chicks, which is a lot of chicks, and also potentially a gifted sub, either from me or from yourself, because you already have one. Oh, something's happening. Hold on. Need a luck buff for a girl in quotation marks? Hey, good luck with that shit, amigo. Good luck. You got this. Oh, shit.
Get up in there, will ya?
Hey, thanks, Code of Conduct. Appreciate you guys. What are you guys excited about this weekend? I'm doing pretty great. Chilling. Updating my Call of Duty. It seems to be updated.
Aris, my man, have some chicks.
Thanks. Thanks. I'll have some. Have some chicks. I don't even know if Beavis and Butthead is even funny. I just really like it. That shit's good. Sometimes it is very funny, but not often. It's kind of weird that I like it because it's not. I just like it. The game's updated. You guys probably have to update too. Should I just open up the lobby? Thanks, dicks. Whatever the fuck that means. Thanks. Whatever this dick name is. Probably is a really funny joke. We all missed out on me not trying to attempt to repeat this trash. Bummer. I don't know what parisexual means. I think parisexual is when, the chat room thinks that their opinion matters on what I do with my VODs. I'm not sure what it means. I'll have to Google it. I don't know. I'm not sure. I have to figure that out. But Parisexual Saturday is when we get together and play Call of Duty. You know? Oh shit, what happened? Oh, there we go.
You know, I've never liked you, Rip.
Hey, thanks Dick-Shaped Name and Dub Habby and everyone else. Hope you're all good. I'll open up the lobby and then maybe you guys could start getting in there, deep in there. Yeah, like, I guess, like, that's a hot topic. In fact, you know, I should probably, like, maybe I'll wait a little while and then I want to ask your opinion on it. Normally, I don't give a fuck about your opinion, but in this case, I think that you might provide some valuable feedback to me on how to deal with this situation because it's beginning to annoy. And I don't like that. I don't like being annoyed. So... I'll, you know, let's wait for a few more people so I could get a nice stool sample size, and then I'll ask your opinion on it. Yeah, what I do with my VODs, basically. That's the issue at hand here. But it's not something that's, like, a big deal to me. But apparently to some people, it's a big enough deal to risk getting banned. So... I guess it's a big enough deal to you. Thanks, Witch Vomit. Hey, thanks for the gifted sub. I am having a good day. I've been excited to watch you guys teabag each other and land helicopters in each other's assholes. That shit's gonna be tight. A lot of people have been telling me how much they like this Parisexual Saturday shit. And I think I'm not sure, you know, I don't want to, like, guarantee it, but I think every other Saturday is kind of a nice pace. It's been pretty cool so far. I gotta turn the game on, of course. Thanks, Starlight and Parka. Thanks for the 96. Thanks, Further Adrift and Hood Ouija and Lord Umbasa. Those are some high-level subs. Thanks,
you.
Fear the Trees. On schedule? What do you mean? Are you talking about Parisexual Saturdays? I didn't know I had a schedule. Is that evil Aris spreading around the schedule? Have you tried Thai dessert mango rice?
Thank you.
Shut up. I think so, but probably not a very good version of it. Thanks, Ozuno. And Fear the Trees. Can you see? No. Wait. Okay, good. Warzone.
Thank you.
Thanks, the hell? Ninja Turtles? Oh, this is just some pink-haired lady. Do you think wearing a pink hat like that is a good idea in a combat situation, lady? I mean, I get it. You're a lesbian, that's cool. But wear a hat. It's really giving away a lot of stealth. Look, this guy's wearing... Oh, he's bald. See, bald is safer. Thought he was wearing a hat. Bald cap. Should we watch this? No? They almost tricked me. Oh, wow, another one? Oh, this is the whole gang. You guys don't recognize these guys? That's the team of oil riggers that went to space to save the Earth in the movie Armageddon. Now they're in this game and you can buy them. It's pretty sick. Ben Affleck, you know? Why the fuck am I looking at this? Okay, I'm gonna create the lobby. Whoa. What is going on here? Is that a dynamite AK? Cool. Private match. Create private match. Verdank. Solo dolo. That's it, right? And as long as I don't actually join the squad, I can scroll players, and then we can see the ultimate teabagging cream between technique. Man, as shitty as Ebola Village was, I am grateful to it for sharing that funny thing with me. Cream Betweens. That was funny. And I'll remember it forever. What's new with you guys? Oh yeah, the thing's on the TV, right? BG642. That's the code. Don't join spectator. I know a lot of you guys probably got to... I mean, it's also kind of early, but whatever. So what? But a lot of you guys probably have to update. Bought a house. Thanks for the lug. Congrats, man. That's cool. You're a grown-up. Good for you. Congratulations? This guy gave you just one congratulation. Only one, amigo. I don't think so. Don't get greedy.
Thank you.
Hey, speaking of, I guess it is pretty early and the Earth is kind of round. You must be European. Hey, how's it going? Greeting. You only get one, amigo. Hey, greeting from America. Just one now. Thanks, J Sam. And 2 girls, 1 pan. And Eddie Schlitzmoin. Thanks. Feel free to enter. I haven't quite figured out what the prizes will be, but up until then, they're all fictitious prizes. Thanks, Smulchy Pansy. Thanks. Thanks. 6. I love hentai 9.
Thank you.
Thanks, Morbidly Chinese. Is that offensive? Or is it funny? I don't know. If it were funny, I would be laughing. So it can't be funny. But is it offensive? Now that's the only question left, because I didn't laugh. I'm laughing? When? Look, I will admit that from time to time, I have laughed at stuff that potentially could, if you're a little bitch, be considered to be offensive, perhaps, and you're pushing it. But this time, I'm gonna have to put my foot down because I did not laugh. I thought about it. I asked you if I should laugh, but I didn't laugh. Okay?
Thank you.
I'm just telling you now. I'm not gonna laugh. I don't think that's funny. I'm telling you the truth.
Thank you.
I mean, you know me. If I thought it was funny, I would be desperately trying to not laugh. I'm feeling pretty good. Not even a little chuckle. It made me think about a different similar name. This guy's name was Morbidly a Beast. I thought that was a cool name. Way cooler than Morbidly Chinese. I don't even get what that means. Name sucks. Ah, excuse me. Damn, man. I'm amazed at how bad that Chinese food was. Sucked. At least the broccoli was good.
Thanks.
Thanks for the hexes you sold me. Here's your cut.
I sold you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Kojima Calzone, and McNeil, and Quantum Typhoon, and thanks Red Storm. Thanks, bros. The code's on the screen. Everyone's invited. And we're gonna do more than one game. If you're like, you know, updating, don't get a butt hurt about it.
Thank you.
Thanks for always bring the laughs. Hey, you got it, my green international friend. Greetings from America. How's it going, man? Congratulations.
Thank you.
You only got one, dude.
Thank you.
Bring it.
Thank you.
Bring that shit, dude. Deliver it to me. Hey, thanks Aris and Yoga Pants, and thanks Maximum Overhuman and Callow Ringer and Barrero and Red Storm. Thanks guys. Maybe we'll do like one game and then we'll do an intermission and we'll talk about the VODs and see what your opinion is on that. Thanks Ghost of Elden Ling. Thanks. I don't know how long. Hopefully we can do a bunch of games like last time or more. Who knows? I really want to remember to drink water frequently because I know, like, I think this is just a regular stream, but in reality, I'm going to yell a lot because these guys do some wild techniques, man. These guys do some things I've never seen, unheard of techniques. Downing someone and then getting in a car and then backing it over their dead body. Or like teabagging them and giving them the cream betweens. How can I not yell? So I have to remember to drink water and keep my palate nice and lubed up, you know? Yeah, stealth, helicopter kills, you know, God knows what else. I might yell.
Thank you.
And hey, thanks Golden Corral Enthusiast. And passing the J. Thanks Ghost of Elden Ling. How are you guys liking it? I heard all the Dark Souls streamers are really, really pumped about it. By it, I mean the attention. Is what I probably should clarify. But how's it going? You guys liking it? They're paid shills, I know, but I mean, ninjas gotta eat, man. So what? They're paid shills. That's true. Hob hates it. That's because Hob's a fucking OG. Hob's a psychopath like me. He's a different type of maniac, but much like me, he's willing to play the same good game that he likes forever because everything sucks. I do that too. Forsen didn't like it? That's cool. I mean, I don't think it's good. I think it's really not that good. Not just is it, like, it could be good, right? But you can't ignore what it is, you know? And what it is such a departure from what From Software has been up until this point that, you know, it's hard to ignore that aspect of it. But it doesn't mean it shouldn't exist. I think it's a pretty decent idea if you're them. I don't know. Maybe they could have done a better job or something. It's definitely not my cup of tea. It's like way outside my cup of tea. Aren't there already games like it? I'm pretty sure there are already Souls-like PvP games that exist. I'm pretty sure. I forget what they're called, but you like run around with a sword and kill each other. Elden Ring multiplayer mods are better than Night Rain. Yeah, but the only one that's going to be playing those is like the 5 guys who made it and their kitty cats. Night Rain is a real game with a giant population of players. You know? That's a big factor when you're talking about an online multiplayer experience. Someone to play is a pretty big factor. Thanks, Ordinary MP3. 4 million in sales already. Holy moly, that's crazy. I wonder if that includes refunds, because I refunded mine. Yeah, Jeff Keighley's birthday is soon. I know. Not everyone wants to deal with installing mods. I sure as hell don't. When something is legit, it's so much nicer. Mods always have issues. Not that real games don't have issues. They do more than ever. If anything, real games are mods at this point. Tekken 8 is a mod of Tekken 7. Everything's a fucking mod at this point. But, you know, I'm actually the type of person who doesn't even think mods are a bad thing. You know, like you guys say, it's a paid mod. But dude, you guys are just young bitches. I've been saying shit like that since Fallout New Vegas. I put so many hours in Fallout 3 that when Fallout New Vegas came out, my first instinct was, this is ridiculous. This is not a sequel. This is just a mod. Obviously, the more you play it, the more you realize that Fallout New Vegas is incredible, right? But my first instinct was, this is bullshit. Reused assets, you know? So, yeah, this is not new. Reused assets, moral of the story is, it's not a bad thing for devs to reuse assets. It's a good thing. But they gotta do a good job. New Vegas is fucking awesome. If Elden Ring Night Rain was like New Vegas and it's awesome, then that would not be such a bad thing. Reusing assets is not such a bad thing. You reuse them, they're good. Good assets. Hey, nice assets, dude. Reuse those. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it, at least. So I'm not in... So you know how, like, on principle, I hate gacha games. But I don't just on principle dislike a concept like Doom, the new Doom, right? Or, you know, these kinds of games that really feel kind of cash grabby, but it doesn't mean they can't be good. I mean, Fallout New Vegas is a cash grab. One of the best ones of all time. What's wrong with the take it. You don't even need to grab it, bitch. I'll give it to you if it's sick. Reuse the assets. I don't care. Even Elden Ring in itself is almost a cash grab. How many times did you play Elden Ring and think, I remember that crab from Dark Souls 3. I remember this guy from this game. I remember that bush. Even that game isn't a cash grab in a way, but it's good. It's good. And it makes you feel like you got your money's worth the same way New Vegas does. Like, damn, this is good. And I feel like it's worth the money. You know? What's wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that. There's room for 10 more in this game, but I know a lot of people are updating their game. I had to do it too. It takes forever. You would think that, I don't know. I've heard that these developers make this game have a much bigger footprint on your hard drive than it needs to intentionally so that it can monopolize your hard drive. So that way, you have to make a big decision to delete it. And oftentimes you will not delete it because you don't want to have to re-download it because it takes so long. So they use this as a technique to keep the game on your hard drive. I don't think Warzone needs to have like a 500 gigabyte footprint. I don't think so, but it does. And it takes like an hour to fucking download, so whatever. You guys wonder why would Aris make developerlayoffs.com his homepage? Why does Aris hate devs? I don't know. Thanks, Kypnosis. I don't get it. That's weird. Hope you're all smiling and having a good one. I'm having a good one. Excited to see you guys sit on each other's heads. And give each other cream betweens. Man, I like laughing. Thanks, Kypnosis and Boris and Ordinary MP3. Thanks, guys. That Chinese food was fucking 0 out of 10. Yeah, when more people show up, maybe I'll ask your opinion on what I should do with my VODs. It's incredible to me how entitled people are. Just before I turned on the stream, someone on Twitter like messaged me and was like, why this, why that? And of course I banned them or blocked them or whatever. But I just think it's crazy that, like, maybe it's because of other, like, your other favorite streamers have made you feel like it's okay for you to behave that way, you know? I think that's what it is. It has to do with the culture of YouTube and the way YouTubers oftentimes make it clear that they are catering, that, you know, I love you guys, you know, and all this fucking, like, parasexual behavior, you know? And that's what causes people to think that they, like, dude, this is, why this, why that, like they're the boss, you know, and it's really wild for me to think like, damn, that's so entitled of you to think that, you know, the world is about you. It's really weird, but it's normal. It's the internet. Regardless, this whole VOD situation has made it clear to me that there is a demand for that. Unfortunately, it kind of goes against what I want. So that's why I thought I'd ask you guys your opinion about the situation. Maybe after the first game, you know, so there's more people. Yeah, I think that even though at the end of the day, I can do whatever I want, it's mine, right? But that doesn't mean I want to be, let's be honest. Okay, I could do whatever I want, but I also care about future Aris. So if I do something that I want to do, but I know that future Aris is going to be annoyed by some fucking bitch that past Aris has caused to be annoying, then I don't want that, right? So I'm not doing myself in the future any favors if I make a decision that's going to cause people to be annoying. You see what I mean? So I have to factor that in. And that's why I think that discussing the whole VOD situation with the chat might be a reasonable idea, because it'll give me an idea of, like, you know, how to move forward with the situation. Or maybe even clarify some things for you, or even maybe clarify things that No Pants could put on YouTube for people on YouTube to understand that they really should go fuck themselves. This is like, you know, sometimes the things that they have to say are really retarded. What is that? You know, sometimes they talk like No Pants is their employee and they pay him. I pay No Pants. He's my employee. He does what I want him to do. Okay, you don't pay him. You know, there are a lot of factors here where it's shocking to me that people come to these conclusions on their own. But I guess it's human nature. Like, you combine a human with the internet, there goes the neighborhood. But thankfully, it's a really, like, a good situation, or it's not even a problem to me. It's a funny situation. I've banned a shitload of people, which is cool. I love banning people. Anything that causes people to reveal that they're capable of being extremely obnoxious, to me, is a beautiful thing, because it's basically the same thing as when Frodo puts on the ring. It's like the eye immediately, it burns, it opens and it burns and it looks immediately at you and just fucking, you're dead, dude. That's what's so sick about it, dude. Just put that ring on. Just put that shit on, amigo. Put it on, dude, and let the eye see you, dude. That's what I want. Show me what you think, or how you feel like the VODs should be uploaded. Let me know. Let me know how you think the VODs should be uploaded. Did I just escape the game? Oh, okay, good. Let me know, amigo. The eye is always watching. The Nazgul, you know, I like that character in that movie, The Mouth of Sauron. He's like in the movie for like 10 seconds, which is disappointing, but that guy looks so cool. The Mouth of Sauron, the guy with his teeth, and he like smiles. That guy's super sick. Probably my favorite, one of my favorite characters in those movies. I always consider those to be one movie. Like, I don't have a favorite. They're all good, and I feel like you can't really watch just one. It's not like the Star Wars trilogy. The Star Wars trilogy, to me, is Empire, and everything else sucks. Like, A New Hope starts it so that Empire could finish it, and then Jedi is trash. That's what I think. Thanks, Elder Scrolls admin.
Thank you.
I think Empire Strikes Back is, like, so good. Easily the best Star Wars movie, and one of the only Star Wars movies that I think is beyond, like, it's just a good movie. You know? Forget Star Wars.
Thank you.
What would you guys say is the best Star Wars movie that's not in the original trilogy? What is the best? Like, everyone agrees. This is the best one. Lots of people saying Rogue One. Which one is Rogue One? I hope I've seen it. Is that the one, spoiler alert, is that the one where Han Solo is Harrison Ford? I guess I won't spoil it. No? Which one's that? That's the one where they get the Death Star plans. Rogue One? Oh my god, let me just fucking Google it. I cannot get a straight answer out of you no matter what. Star Wars Rogue One. Is this a movie? I don't think I've seen this. I haven't seen this. Hey, should I watch this? I've never seen this. I don't even know if I've ever seen it ever. Is that the guy? Is that the Chinese guy from that Kung Fu movie? What the fuck? I've never even heard of this. What is this? It's good? So this is not a movie that's part of a trilogy? It's a prequel to episode 4. Hey, which one's episode 4 again? Is that the one with Zabulba and Darth Maul? That one sucks a cocky, doesn't it? Oh, no. A New Hope is episode 4. So wait a minute. This is before episode 4? So young Luke? Zabulba is that fat mechanic from the planet where they race those things in that shitty ass movie. No Luke? No Jedi? No Jedis? Oh, because they've been like dormant for a long time. That's like during the time when Obi-Wan Kenobi is just a bum and like Yoda is hanging out in the jungle and shit. And also a bum. Huh. Well, I don't know. To me, that almost doesn't even sound like a Star Wars movie, but I'll try it. So you're saying this is a movie that's a standalone movie and not part of a trilogy? I'm shocked that I've never heard of this, and you've never told me about it. I guess you probably thought I've watched it. Rogue Star Wars movie. I didn't know about this movie.
Thank you.
Cool. I might watch it. I like sci-fi. It's super lame. Well, you know okay, I don't know if this is the last Star Wars movie. I thought it was. But the last Star Wars movie, okay, they made a trilogy. In the first one, it had Princess Leia before she died. And it had Han Solo, and it was, what's his name? Harrison Ford. So I saw that movie, and I thought it was really not good. And then after that, they made 2 more movies. I never saw those movies, and I heard they sucked. So that's what I thought were the last movies. In fact, the last one of that trilogy, I tried watching it and turned it off immediately. That shit made me sick. Damn, we have a full game. They sucked big time? Yeah, I thought so too. They were insanely shitty. And the main I don't know about you guys, but I consider the bad guy to be a big part of, like, a movie. T-1000, Biff Tannen, Darth Vader. You need, like, a really fucking good bad guy. And I thought the bad guy from that movie was pathetic. Like, there's no one in this fucking whole chat room that couldn't kick that guy's ass. He looks like a bitch. That dude that, like, looks like he gets bullied, that guy sucks. I don't know what his name is. He doesn't look tough or bad. He ain't bad. He ain't nothing. Compared to Darth Maul or like Darth Vader or T1, this is like a kid. Yeah, that guy sucks. I didn't like him. He just seemed like... He gave me the same vibes as young Vader, the way he was presented in the movies. Like, what a emo pussy, dude. What a... Raphael. He's a regular Raphael emo pussy, dude. Crying. Stop whining, dude. God, they made Darth Vader seem like such a bitch. I don't know what compels these fucking companies to show young version of characters. Let's make young Ocelot, and we're gonna make him meow, and just make Ocelot look like a total bitch. I don't need to see that, man. Fuck. Why do they always do that? I'm gonna start the game. Thanks, Hulk Hang.
Thank you.
And Barney and Hono and Silent Cricket.
Thank you.
And Egregious and Nesbit and Damn It Singed and Ordinary MP3 and thanks Boris and Hypnosis. Alright, let me get my water. It's time. 1 minute left on my PS4 34GB update. Hey, we don't need a life story, shithead. We're gonna do more games, dude. It's not just one.